I am back again and decided to plow ahead in the Czerny variations. I'm at variation 4. There's 5 variations leading into a finale, or an extended coda. Anyway, this is variation 4, is the slow one. I should point out that it's the only one without a repeat. Trust the piano, just sort of breathing on it and have it speak just the way you want. I do a retake of energy, because if you were playing that with a nice fluid gesture, your body would naturally feel the tapering way of delivering momentum to the keyboard. So I do a sort of a virtual tie. I pretend I'm playing the note again. That's the way I conceive of it, that's the way I teach it. Anyway, it works. There is no good fingering for that. If you're going to reach for it, which I do, you put up with it. The right hand finishes on its own, and the left hand joins on the last beat. Oh, I see. How interesting. I have 5-4-2 written down. I had no recollection of it. I just liked the feeling. Nice and reinforcing. G minor. So it turns into a G. Critique my own practice habits there. I tested myself. I played very little of it with reference to the music, and actually, although I did okay, I think it still needed that reinforcement. So I'm often torn between testing myself a little too early and reinforcing a little too late. In that case, I was, alas, lucky, which is not a good way of relying on progress when you're working well. I need to engage with the score just a little bit more. And the next time, when it's not quite such a cursory run through, I'm just trying to make contact with this piece that I haven't played in a number of weeks. So I guess that's how I forgive myself, that it's just a little dabbling or remembering how things go. So when I am in a more intense polishing mode for the piece in a day or so, then I'll be able to remember that, oh yes, I put the sounds and the feelings back in my body. Now on to the fifth movement, or variation. Presumably means how I deliver my arm to the keyboard. Now the fact is, these, because of the chromaticisms, the altered notes, a lot of these hand positions or pseudo hand positions are not in fact chords, but they do result in actual physical experiences, and often it's what the body feels, not what the ear hears or the mind remembers, that gives you security. If the choreography works and simplifies. So this is easy. If I come out and then deliver myself to the thumb. Fifth finger is a good idea. Fourth finger is just a little bit extended. I think I will reinforce that by saying, yes, I agree with the editor. Who I think was Isidore Philippe, who was one of my first teachers. So. So it's interesting. That beginning was so cumbersome a moment ago because I didn't remember as much faster than I would ever play it. But I like to test sort of in that mindless zone where I don't have to question that my body can do that. So that it's when I'm doing the right thing, that's right under the hand, and deliver the hand twice to thumb. And the second thumb stays in a little longer. Comes out. So. B flat seventh chord, and what that gives wonderful sonority above all this tinkly stuff on the top of the keyboard. That's where a difference. Second finger will help a lot. No B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That's not right. So. What signals? And to signal myself not to play B flat, I need a physical solution. I move in on the keys so that the B flat doesn't want to play. likely that the dotted rhythm is the same. But I've gotten very fond of the difference. I don't think Czerny would have faulted me for changing it. It's a delicious little piece. Call it salon music, but it's still beautiful salon music. Anyway, and it makes me smile. So there you go. It's a good beginner to, and I'm going to begin my next program with it.